Lori K. Soares. Hacking, born on December 31, 1976, was a dedicated teacher who became a tragic victim of domestic violence when her husband, Mark Douglas Hacking, murdered her in July 2004. The case unfolded in Salt Lake City, Utah, and garnered national attention due to its shocking details and the subsequent revelations about Mark's deception. Lori was the adopted daughter of Thelma and Geraldo Soares, both of whom had strong ties to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or LDS Church. Geraldo, a native of Brazil, taught Spanish and Portuguese while Thelma became a devoted mother. The couple divorced in 1987, and Lori moved with her mother to Orem, Utah. Both Lori and Mark attended Orem High School, where they began their relationship. By 2004, Lori was 27 years old and 5 weeks pregnant, planning to move to North Carolina, where Mark had claimed he would attend medical school. However, he had misled both Lori and their families about his educational background. He had not completed his undergraduate degree and had never applied to medical school. On the morning of July 19, 2004, Mark Hacking called 911, reporting Lori missing after she failed to return from a jog. He claimed she typically jogged in the Memory Grove and City Creek Canyon area. Despite his efforts to paint a picture of a concerned husband, inconsistencies soon emerged. A witness initially claimed to have seen Lori that morning but later recanted. As investigators dug deeper, they discovered troubling signs. Mark's behavior became increasingly erratic. He was found running naked through the streets shortly after Lori's disappearance and was admitted for a mental health evaluation. During this time, he retained a prominent defense attorney, D. Gilbert Athay, indicating he was aware of the gravity of the situation. On August 2, 2004, Mark was arrested on suspicion of aggravated murder. Evidence pointed to a violent confrontation in their apartment, where blood was found on a knife, the headboard, and in Lori's car. Mark's brothers, Scott and Lance, reported that he confessed to them during a confrontation, claiming he had acted alone. On October 1, 2004, searchers located human remains in a landfill, confirmed to be Lori's. Alongside her remains, investigators found the carpet Mark admitted to using to wrap her body before disposing of it in a dumpster. Initially, Mark pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder on August 29, 2004, despite appeals from Lori's family to accept responsibility. It was later revealed that Lori had written a note on the night of her murder, indicating her intention to leave Mark upon discovering his web of lies. This revelation underscored the motive behind the tragic crime: fear of losing control over a crumbling facade. In April 2005, Mark changed his plea to guilty in exchange for a reduced charge and potential sentencing leniency. He received a sentence of 6 years to life in prison, the maximum allowed under Utah law at the time. This outcome sparked widespread outrage, as many felt the punishment was insufficient for the severity of the crime. Following the public outcry, discussions about Utah's sentencing laws intensified. Critics highlighted that many convicted murderers served much longer sentences than what Mark faced. On March 20, 2006, Lori's Law was enacted, mandating a minimum of 15 years before parole could be considered for first-degree murder convictions, addressing public concerns about leniency in serious criminal cases. Mark Hacking's remorse was publicly expressed through statements read by his family. He acknowledged the pain he caused and the impossibility of fully atoning for his actions. He admitted to the torment he felt, wishing to reclaim the trust he had shattered. In a symbolic act of distancing themselves from Mark, Lori's family changed her headstone, replacing her married name with the Portuguese term Filhinha, meaning little daughter. This reflected their desire to honor Lori's memory, rather than associate her with her murderer. Mark's actions in prison also drew negative attention when it was discovered he was attempting to sell personal items online, leading to further outrage from the public and prison officials. Today, Mark Hacking remains incarcerated at the Central Utah Correctional Facility, serving a sentence that underscores the complexities of justice, domestic violence, and the need for reforms to protect victims. The case serves as a stark reminder of the tragic consequences of deception and control within intimate relationships.